Let's switch gears. I know we spoke a lot about AI and there's heaps of juicy nuggets in what we just said, including negative SEO. Please use that responsibly and do not negative SEO your competitors. But Sam, you've worked in SEO for nearly a decade now.
Yeah.
If a business owner said to you, like, I'm not really considering SEO, I'm not really like a big believer in SEO, what would you say to that business owner that isn't using or considering building on the SEO?
Yeah, like I think it depends on the business. I just caught myself saying it depends. But yeah, I think it depends on the business, because I think sometimes agencies can sell SEO to businesses that like maybe don't need it. Like say you got a brand new website in a really competitive niche. It's like maybe you want to wait 6 months, 12 months or something like that, focus on kind of PR or social or, I think what I would say to a business owner that is maybe confused about the use of SEO, I would say that it is useful in two main ways that are probably more akin to like traditional marketing. That if you're trying to grow a business, I think it would probably resonate with you a little bit more. The first one being developing brand awareness, again, like particularly top of funnel, middle of funnel stuff, like seeing that logo, building those remarketing lists, establishing familiarity. Like again, if you're top of mind, you're much more likely to purchase. And then the second one is as a point of distribution. Okay, so it's like when you go to a bar and you say you want like a cola, for example, what brand would you expect them to have? Coke, probably most of the time, and then maybe sometimes Pepsi. So if you want a cola, you're going to be drinking Coke, and that's because they focus so aggressively on branding and on distribution. SEO is a channel of distribution in the way that you buy what's in front of you and more likely what's familiar as well. So if I search for running shoes and the top result is like Hockers, and I've heard of Hockers, I'm just so much more likely to purchase them. So really you have to look at, okay, what's the volume for these terms, what's the potential market opportunity, and you just have to look at it as a source of distribution. And I also think, like, going back to my first point of like not overselling SEO, like it's part of an overall marketing strategy, and sometimes it's not the best way to distribute a product, but in some instances there might just be a huge potential to reach people that are like directly in market and they want that product. They trust Google results because they know that it's like algorithmically driven and that it's a good product, because search is a product at the end of the day. So like if somebody's searching for shoes are at the top of the result, like it has huge commercial value. So I probably explain it that way. Like it's just, I think we forget that as SEOs, like it really is just kind of traditional marketing and brand awareness and distribution,
Yeah, definitely.
I got a hot take on this.
Give me that hot take.
Because the last few weeks, it's been funny. There's this weird click moment that happened. Even in myself, I went, you know what? SEO is still the channel to me, because when we've got clients asking, and even through the sales process, saying, is SEO still worth doing? It's still worth the investment? I'm hearing a lot on YouTube that it's dying. And it's like, guys, seriously, Google still has the market share on most search, like majority, they're doing like 95%. Even if they've done some 89%, there's still billions of users going through
it's like
Google.
97% in Africa.
It's
like 93% in Australia.
Oh my God, OpenAI is growing so much. They went from like 800 users to 1,600 users. Oh my God, this is crazy.
So to your point, if it's another channel and you want visibility on that channel, and all the metrics of what may make a website appear at the top of an LLM as a cited source are really lined up to credibility, brand. It's is the website worth its weight in salt?
Yeah.
Worth its weight in gold, sorry. But and I just went, look, I even like wrote a piece, and we're putting out some more communications through our sales process, and clients like, you still have to optimize your website. You still have to build it out well. You still have to create content. We had a client asking, is it still worth uploading content? I'm like, what is going on in the market where people are thinking it's not worth producing content, whether it be written, which I still think is very powerful, and it's a necessity at this stage in the fundamentals of topical authority, but also video content and other social media platforms. They're building up seem to be very, very important as part of that SEO process. So to me, it's just like, continue doing SEO. In fact, I would really consider double downing into it, because unless someone's cracked the code truly on the LLMs, which are now also expanding at an accelerated rate, you're better off just doing SEO now to set yourself up for the future.
Yeah.
That's my piece on it.
No, I totally agree as well with Lawrence. Like just from my own personal experience, we took Tyler, brand new business, literally just quit his job, had no Google My Business profile or website, built him a new website, GMB was live. And then we took him in the first month of doing SEO, I think he made 5K from contracting jobs.
Yeah.
In the second month, he made 17K just from getting leads coming through his website and Google My Business profile. And in the third month, he made 60K in pipeline. So that's 60K of quoted jobs in his third month.
Yeah.
Is he worried about LLMs at the moment, or is he worried about doing his tiling jobs?
Yeah, exactly. So it definitely works. It's just, I think it depends on who's doing it for you. Like a lot of people, when they look at SEO, it doesn't work if you don't have all the pieces in order. Like SEO is a tool that allows you to get in front of the right people, but then you also need to then build trust and credibility, and then you need to get them to convert. So then what you really need is you need to get to the top of Google. You need to get as many eyeballs as you can. Then you need to refine your website so the stuff on your website makes sense to the person you're trying to sell to. Oh, this person has what I want. I get it because the design makes sense. The copywriting is good. They're speaking my language. And then the final part is like, they make it easy for me to transact. So that's like, they've got book now buttons all over the website, or their checkout process is really smooth. It doesn't look dodgy. It's trustworthy. It's fast. If you don't have all those pieces in check, like if you just did great SEO, but your website looks terrible, the copy is horrendous and it's clearly keyword stuffed, everyone that comes on is just going to bounce. And then you're going to be like, SEO doesn't work. SEO is dead. It's not that SEO is dead. It's that you're missing the other components that make
you haven't covered off
a
the
website great.
fundamentals.